We are in the month of July. Yes. And a happy new month to all of you. So today we're literally going to be talking about a topic. Which topic? You know, first of all, I'm your host, Clara. I'm from Uganda, Kampala. And welcome back to A Chat with Clara. Let's Chat with Clara, where we get to give out our opinion about any topic that we bring out. You'll get to know how things literally are in this world, this crazy world. So our topic for today is actually, what are the role of a man and a woman in marriage? What is your role? What is your role? What do you think are the roles that you have to play in your marriage? So I'm putting this back to everyone who is actually maybe married in a relationship, or maybe you may not be married, but you may know your roles, because it's what you know that actually you go with into marriage. You know what you're supposed to do, you know what you're not supposed to do. So your role in your marriage, or the role that you play in marriage, is what we need to know today. Thank you for being here. I'm excited to have you. Thank you for joining. Where are you coming from, and which country are you literally watching this live from? So to my side, to me, my side, I think, like, in marriage, you actually have to be two people talking about your indifferences and differences, know what you're supposed to do, know what your partner is literally supposed to do, or what he is not supposed to do. So you have things that you know what, me as a woman, I'm obligated to do this in marriage. And this will literally be exciting if it had a one-on-one like live, whereby people can literally come and tell us. One is going to say, me as a wife, I literally have to wake up, maybe prepare breakfast for my man, and then how about a man? What are you going to do? Do you think that it's only a woman's duty to go out, to wake up in the morning, make breakfast in bed? I don't think so. So there are certain things that actually are like are supposed to be done, and like men, and maybe they just come in to help. And then there are certain things that actually should be done, and then women are just have to come in, like maybe to help, where it's necessary. So thank you for joining. I would like to hear your opinion, your opinion about what is the role of a man and a woman in marriage. So I love your personality, but you are young. Please dress youthfully because you're looking a little older. I'm saying I love your personality. Yeah, please dress youthful because you're looking a little older. Ladylike. I think Mark what? Mark who? You're literally lost, because we are not actually talking about this now. Yeah. So we would love to know, like, what is the what is like what what are your roles, you as a woman in marriage, and what are your roles, you as a man in your marriage? Like, what are some of those roles? What do you say about that topic that was left to us by Palm? Like, we would love to know, like, the roles that you have to play, because yes, we as women, like, have to cook, like, you have to prepare, like, food, you have to, like, maybe budget for the family, like, because you cannot find a man who like, it's my duty to note down things that are literally missing. Like, I go, because I'm the one who cooks. Yes, I have to know, like, in the kitchen we need cooking oil, like, we need this, we need this. Then I literally would tell you the budget of the things that are missing at home. And then what else? um there is no defined role. You just have to compromise, accept anyone can do anything. True, yeah, anyone can do anything. But one day I was literally like watching, like I was literally watching a certain video, and then like, do you believe in these things of maybe 50-50 in a family? Do you believe in those like those rules that some people like in other countries literally use, like a woman has to bring in 50 and then a man has to bring in 50? Because yes, that may come in, but do you believe in it? You know. So anyway, putting that aside, just what that is just about by the way, like question. But the main question is that what are our roles in the family? Like what is that role that you play in your marriage? For those people who actually are in marriage, you can literally come and tell us, like, what role do you play in your marriage? And then for those maybe who are planning, like we are planning to get married, something like that, then we also have to say what can be our roles. Me too, I think these things are just like, you know, you are partners. You can literally sit down, and then a man can also cook. You know, some men maybe think like it is a role of a woman. Maybe when a man is literally out from, like, out from the bed, a man should not lay the bed, it's the woman to do that. But you can also do that as a man. You can also wake up in the morning and then lay the bed. So no one is actually obligated to do something. But there's certain things that literally a man and a woman have to do. Like, you know, a man just comes in and then helps out if it's like necessary, you know, and then a woman also has to help out if it's necessary. But they're not literally. There's some roles that are obligated. Like, you just need help, like, you know, you just need help, you just need another hand, you know. So what are those what are those roles that you play as a man or a woman in marriage? Those are the things. That is a question that actually was left to us by Palm. We want to know, what are the roles, what are your roles as a man or as a woman in marriage, or even in a relationship? What are your roles? Like, what are your roles? What do you think your role is as a man, as a woman, or in a relationship, as a fiancé, as you know, what do you think? What are some of those roles that you have to play? So we need to talk about that, digest it, give our own opinion and what we think about it. That is how we are going to literally know what people think and what people have in mind. So anyway, I love you. Ian is saying it all comes down to personality. Some of us are down to take all responsibilities while others prefer to share roles. Yeah, and actually I think when it comes to things like finances, like those financial things, you know, most men want like their woman to be having, maybe giving 50-50, something like that. And another man is going to come in and then he will literally say that, you know what, I'm okay even if my woman is not working, for as long as I'm working and I can provide to them. And he's also playing she's also playing her role, you know. So to me, I think it is okay for anyone to do what they feel they want. Everyone knows how their relationship literally works. So it is what you do in your relationship that, you know, that is your role. Like, you feel you're comfortable with doing it, you know. You feel okay, like waking up in the morning, cook for your wife. And then if other men will literally see you maybe cooking or maybe washing clothes, they'll be like, hey, you do that? You are bewitched. Because most men literally think that maybe they get their wives to actually supposed to do certain things, like men are not supposed to do anything like that. And if they find another man doing this is not good, you're bewitched. What did that woman do to you? Because they have that sense in them, like a man and a woman have different things that they have to do. I think even we should raise up our children in this way. Like you don't say that you are a man, you can't wash utensils. You are a man, you cannot cook. Then what if that child of yours, grows up, and then maybe it takes a while, it takes a long period of time for him to get a woman. What is he going to do? Always eat in hotels? Even that son of yours can literally not even cook the tiniest thing. Those are eggs, maybe spaghettis, and then rice. That is the fast food that people literally start with. Or maybe mingling posher, something like that. So anyway, thank you so much, Ian, for your opinion. Yeah, I've really liked it. You have really given us what you think and what you have on mind, and it's literally impressive. Like knowing what other people think, is literally an interesting thing. So what do you think? What are others thinking? Live Strong, hi, how are you doing? We literally have a topic today that we want to talk about, and that is, what is the role of a man and a woman in in marriage or in a relationship? Because there are two ways. There are certain people who are actually just fiancés, they have not yet got married, but they actually have their own roles that they play. What is the topic? Like, what is the role of a man and a woman in marriage or in a relationship? What is because they're not even gotten married, but they live together. They live place in the same house, so which is something very good and interesting. But I know you have a role that you play in your relationship, you as a man, and maybe as a woman, she has a role that she plays, even if you're just in a relationship, like fiancé, something like that, and you haven't like gone into marriage. So what are the roles? What are some of the roles that you play, you as a man or you as a woman, in marriage or in a relationship? Yes, so that is what we are talking about today. That was a topic that actually was given to us by our friend here, our friend Palm. So we need to talk about that, digest it, giving our opinions, so that people literally get to know what you think about that topic. Like, what are some of the roles of a man and a woman in marriage stroke relationship? Yes, that is what we want to know. The man is the provider and protector. Yes, but the provider and the protector. But what are some of those, like living alone, like provider? What are the things that you are supposed to provide to your wife? Like, even you can find even some men that literally cannot even go to the supermarket to get their wives, their fiancés, things like sanitary pads. They feel like, that is not for me, I cannot do that. So it is true, the man is the provider and protector. No, like, what are you saying? What is the no for? Like, what is the no for? Like, I'm not getting. Can you try to be open about it? Like, what is the no for? So anyone who is still here, we can literally try to talk. If you're a woman, try to tell us. You can be even a man, and then what role as your woman, like what role you expect your woman to act or to play in marriage or in a relationship. So you can also give the other opinion of what you think your woman or your fiancé or your girlfriend can literally play in marriage or relationship. It depends. So what do you think? What do you say about it? That is a very nice topic. Like, we literally get exposed, we get to know what people have in their mind, what they think about it. So it's literally so exciting. So live, I'm literally not getting what you're trying to mean by no. Can you try to be more open about where the no is literally coming from? Have I said something that you feel like it's a no for you? So the woman is supposed to encourage the man. True. Yeah, very true. Like leave Uganda. Like leave Uganda. Leave Uganda. Like, which country are you from? Because I want to pose a question for you. Like, which country are you from? Like Uganda. Like, which country are you coming from? Anyone who's just joined, like, let's be more active. Let's try to discuss about this. Let's get to see where this topic actually is leading us and where we are actually getting to, so that do you believe in this policy of a man giving 50, like a man giving 50 and then a woman also bringing in 50? Do you believe in that? Because many people literally believe in that, like a man has to bring in 50 and then a woman also has to bring in 50, like, which makes 100. Why do you believe in that? To me, I actually wanted to talk about this. Most men in countries like in Europe, like countries like USA, UK, Canada, those countries that actually have that 50% I think they complain a lot about like divorce, and they complain a lot about like women not respecting them. I'll give you this instance. In Africa, we know that a man has to provide. Like, you can literally be working, but it's not like 50-50, something like that. No. Like, maybe a woman has to bring in and then a man has to bring in also. We believe that a woman can literally help out when things fail. Not like the woman is obligated like to give in 50-50-50, something like that. So that is where the respect for African women comes from, because at the end of the day, it's this man who actually does this. I don't literally contribute much, like bringing in 50, and that respect, you know. Then when it comes to like women from outside countries, like those women that most men literally come and then complain about, like women from this side like this and this and this. I looked at it, I'm like, maybe it's because they give in that 50-50. Like, I can also, what you're doing, I can also do it. I also bring money to the table. If I work, I also have to do this. So that is where they come from, and they're like, you know what? I'm not doing this. You have to do this. You have to, because in the end of the, they're like, I also bring money to the table. I also do this because here in Africa, even if a woman is literally working, because even African women here work, like, but it is up to them. Like, maybe when maybe she feels like, I don't know others. When you hear this live, you can literally try to correct me, because if a woman like works here, they're like, you know what, I can literally try to be supportive to my husband if maybe I see that he has actually failed out to do this. But some literally will feel like, no, I'm not supposed to do this. So I think that is where the problem comes in. Like they literally fail to respect their men in that way. Like, I'm also working. I also bring in money. I also contribute 50 of the money that you would have contributed. So they feel like, why should I respect this man? Like, why? You know? That is what I was thinking about the other time. Like, I think that is the reason why. Anyway, I hope that this topic like comes like people literally get to say something about it, what you think about it. Like, do you think like that is your role as a man? If you're a provider, like you, that means that you're supposed to provide 50%. And I'm also a provider too, because I also provide 50%. I think that is where the problem comes in. What do you think? Live strong. What do you think about that? Do you think that that may be a problem? So anyway, anyway, let's try to be open and see what you think about it. And as we are trying to, I'm looking for a good place where it's not too hot. We're having our neighbors, they're literally team. Yes, it's all about team. Like if it's 50%, 50%, that means live that if I don't give in that 50%, you literally not feel okay with it. I think that is it with some other, like with other countries there. Like if I don't give in that 50%, you're not okay with it. So here, like sorry. So here it's like I don't literally, people don't literally do that 50% in my country. I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but I literally hardly hear people do that 50%. I only hear that in countries like United States, UK, maybe Canada, something like that, those countries. So hi, hi, Ro boss. How are you? We're actually talking about a topic. What is the role of a man and a woman in marriage or relationship? What is your role as a man? You can either give two sides or you can give one side. And do you think like I think that I will literally ask it when you also get to answer. Like, raw boss, which country are you coming from? And then, what is the role of a man and a woman in marriage or in a relationship, stroke relationship? What do you think is the role of each one of you? The sun is literally confusing me. Like, you come here, and then it's there. You go the other side, and then it's this side. And it's literally so scorching. So what do you think about that? What is your role? Like what is that role that you think you as a man in your marriage or relationship, what is your role? What is the role that you have to play as you as a man or as your woman? What do you expect him? What do you expect him like to should be her role as a what? As a woman. I think I should get to be inside because these people are literally playing music which has a lot of copyright, you know. So I feel like I should get inside here. So I think we should literally talk about like what is your role? We should know the role of each one. You as a man, me as a woman. What is our role? Like what do you think, what do you expect of me to do? You know? Okay, I think I should come sit here. Oh, the light behind is literally making this come back, bounce back. But anyway, we can still be here because I don't think I'm going to get any other place. So what is the role? What is that role that you expect your maybe your wife or your husband to do? It is this life that is out competing me that I don't want. So we can literally try to talk about it. Let me first go and see who's in the sitting room. Oh. I mean, in my opinion, in my opinion, after marriage, okay, in my opinion, after marriage, let me first settle down very well so that I can literally. Okay. One is saying, like, in my opinion, after marriage, like one is saying, like, that is, in my opinion, after marriage, they become one family, and it's important for families to support each other. Yes, it's important for families to support each other. That is not a no. But which country are you from, Robos? Like, which country are you coming from? So that I get to pose my question, so that I get to hear your opinion about it. Like, which country are you coming from? I literally agree with you. Like, I literally agree with your opinion. Like, marriage, like, in my opinion, after marriage, they become one family, and it's important for families to support each other. Yes, it's actually fine. So, which country are you literally coming from? Which country are you from? So, what do you think, Robos? What do you think? What is your say? Pooh. No, I've gotten your opinion, but which country are you from? Which country are you coming from? Like, which country are you from? Me, I'm from Africa, and it is hard for me to find, like, uh people who say, like 50-50, something like that. Maybe they're there, and they don't know. Maybe I haven't carried out my research, but I usually hear, like, the 50-50 in people who come from countries like USA, maybe UK, maybe Canada, those countries like that, those countries. So it's like, I will bring 50, and you also bring 50. But there's some men that will literally say that, I don't care if my woman is working or not, if my fiance is working or not, for as long as we all play the roles that we have to play in a family, you know. So, Robos, like, which country are you coming from? Which country are you from? And anyone who actually has an a topic to leave with us, we can literally write it in this notebook of ours, this notebook. And then by the end of maybe the year, we literally get to see what people were talking about, what, and how we actually answered, how we actually, like, reacted to it, how our opinions literally were put up. So thank you for joining. Thank you for being here. I'm your host, Clara, and I'm excited to have you here with me today. Our topic for today is literally, that is, what is the role of a man and a woman in marriage, or what is your role in a relationship? You know, I can't literally tell from the flags. Is it Nigeria? I don't know. I can't tell from flags. Maybe if I just go and then try to look out, it will be okay if maybe you shout us the country, then trying to figure out the what the country using a flag, because I'm not so good at that. Yes. So, anyone who has joined, thank you for joining. I'm literally happy and blessed to have you here with me today. Yeah, thank you for always being here, and thank you for giving in your opinion, because you literally, okay, I'm right with that. So, um, If you're from Nigeria, Robos, like, do you believe in like marriage or maybe a relationship? I think this comes into marriage where people say that a woman and a man should literally contribute 50-50, like 50-50. Everyone should try to contribute 50-50 in the relationship. Do you believe in that? Anyone has just joined, like, just say hi, say hi. Maybe if you don't know the topic that we are on, we can literally try to tell you the topic. But our topic is, what are the roles of a man and a woman in a relationship or marriage? What are those roles? Trying to see here. What are the roles of a man and a woman in a relationship or marriage, or in marriage or relationship? What are some of those roles? Because certain people are literally not married, but they live together. It's like it's a relationship. So that is where I literally want to hear from all of you. What do you say about it? What do you think about it? The 50-50%, like, do you agree with it? Do you agree with the 50-50%? Ooh. Hi. Thank you for joining. Hope you're all doing fine. Happy New Month. I'm your host, Clara. Welcome to Let's Chat with Clara. New episode, new topic, and we have people who come in to answer, giving their opinion. I'm really grateful. I don't take that for granted. I'm from Uganda. Kampala, Uganda. That is in Africa. Yeah, that is where I'm from. But first, we don't have that 50-50. I literally have never had anyone like say, like, in my marriage I literally give 50 and then my husband gives 50. I've never. I only hear it from people from those outside countries, like the ones that will say that a woman should be contributing 50 and I'm also contributing 50. So that is where actually so that is where we actually given an opinion, like, what do you think, like, what do you say about that? Do you believe in 50-50? Do you believe do you value the roles that were bestowed onto you, you know so anyway, I'm literally happy to have you here with me. um I'm literally excited. At least if we talk about something, then we get to digest it, like, it gives others like the inspiration to listen to this, like, because it can be engaging, so engaging, like someone comes in and then they try to talk about something, it literally um gives them that also the appetite, like, to watch. I don't believe in the 50-50 stuff in marriage. A man provides with the support of his wife. True. And that is what I was trying to tell who? That was Ian. That the reason as to why you may find, like, women from Africa, like African countries, they respect so much their husbands or their fiancés or their boyfriends. I don't know. It's because they know they provide to them. you go out there, look for money. Maybe I'm a homestay mom, and then find me at home. You literally find me when I've prepared something from you, because I know how hectic it is for you to go work, then come back home, and then find nothing at all. So you get me. Then if you find someone who's actually saying like you should bring 50, and then the other one say you should bring 50, that's where the confusion actually comes in. Like, you are my man, you can provide for me, you know even if women here take it like, even if I'm working, like, I literally can come in to help when I'm okay with it. It's not like an obligation. So that is where actually it comes in. But anyway, I'm happy to have you all here. I'm literally excited. Maybe we should literally try to get a microphone that will be here. Very big. I say hi, hi. So anyway, our topic for today, I think you've heard it. It's like the role of men and women in marriages. And would literally want to know what you think about it if you've just joined, as we are trying to, to do what? Like, I think that where the respect, I think, comes in. Like, my man provides me this. You feel like, you feel even ashamed, like, you feel like it's bugging you to do what, to for a man to come back when you've not literally, like, when you've not like prepared something for him. It will literally look so embarrassing. But if like if it's 50-50, a woman goes and work, and also I have to pay bills, electricity bills, like water bills. Here it's most families, it's the man who does that. They pay the water bills, they pay the rent bills. But you're going to find maybe in other countries whereby maybe a house is something like 600, maybe 600 US dollars, and then you have to divide it for you and the woman to literally pay for it. Anyway, I'm thankful to have you here. I think my mind or my brain is literally now getting tired. I want to hear your opinions about it. Even when you find this live, please try to be engaging. Try to give out your opinion, like about what, about this topic, what you literally think about it. Let's be open. Maybe you should get your WhatsApp ID. What do you mean by WhatsApp ID, bros? What do you mean by a WhatsApp ID? maybe we should get your maybe we should get your WhatsApp ID. Like, what do you mean by we should get your WhatsApp ID? So for anyone who actually wants to leave out a topic, you should try to leave it out. I'll literally write it here down in this notebook. Then you should also, if you haven't watched that live, you should go and then get to see what we talked about. Maybe you can add or subtract. One is saying, hey, it's not just a woman's job to provide, but if she loves you, she will be there to support you with love. That is the difference that sometimes comes in between women and then African, like women the other side, because they know that they do that 50-50, like 50-50. So someone, I think, says like there is no need to respect you. If you are doing what I'm doing, then you also have to do this. You also have to do this. But a woman, I can support you. If they love you, they will literally support you. Even if they're literally working, they will support you. Trust me. Maybe if that woman doesn't love you, but if they love you, they will literally support you. So, Robos, I literally didn't get what you're trying to mean, but maybe we should your WhatsApp ID. What do you mean by ID? Is it number? Do you mean like number? But anyway, all in all, like a happy family, like is one that literally works together, like you work together. So I think we have tried to do what? To talk about all these topics. Um, we first discussed about do you choose your friends or do you let them choose you? And people literally giving their opinions, and then others who is stronger, men or women, emotionally and mentally, and why. My name is literally in my what? It's on my WhatsApp bio. When you read my bio, my WhatsApp bio, it's there. And then we also have another question that we haven't talked about. We'll maybe literally talk about it. That will be the next time. When your mom has a favorite and you aren't the one, how do you deal with it? That will be our next question because we have actually digested these ones. So that is it. For now, I think I'm here to say goodbye. Hope God blesses you all. If you find this live and you have literally not been here with us, let's try to be engaging. Let's try to comment. Let's try to share it, and let's try to be open to what do you think is right and how do you think people should literally deal with certain situations. I love you all. Have a lovely one. May God bless you. Have a lovely one. Love you. Bye bye.